evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful arenas. This is Falkor Bay. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time. It's the Pac-Man. How intimidating would it be to look up and see this man about to fight you? He is one of...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Not a lot of defense here at all. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice your back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's all... Marquez is rocked.
These days, where shall he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. So we're going to fight Tyson. And here comes
This bout is
one of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night. Because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. That missed. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Right hand. He threw a punch and... Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot.
Oh, I heard that never, but I saw it.
And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. That one lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And he scores with the counter. That jab misses. He threw the hook, didn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope...
On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Punch, counter punch. He missed with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. thrown, but it doesn't connect. Every time he throws a punch, Larry Holmes just got dazed.
His legs are gone. He's got to get a hands up. It's survival instincts, Dad. Get him up.
That counter punch caught him clean. Swing and a miss for that jab. Catch and shoot. Caught him. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. And there's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. Nope, that hook won't score. How about that time counter shot? I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Nice counter. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. They exchange punches. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Fury in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Well, it's good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back.
Just him on the end of the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round back.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking with your body.
And there's the bell for round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter shot lands. And down goes Fury.
Oh, no, come on, get up. Get up, it can't be over.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about fury in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break.
There's the bell to start round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Hard, he's off. I'll be surprised if he...
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Holmes now stumbling backwards. Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
And there's the bell for round 7. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Incredible work rate. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you start thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
The perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missed him with that uppercut. He just misses with that jab. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down. And we enter the 8th round. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? All right, hook misses. The stamina is off the charts. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. So a majority just...